Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Waterbury Board of Education Workshop. We'll begin tonight with a moment of silence. Thank you. Commissioner Harvey, would you please lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation,
under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, tonight we have a very short agenda. Number one, request permission be granted to Donna Cullen, MMS, and 8 chaperones to take 80 students to New York on May 3rd to attend a performance of On Your Feet. Do we have a consensus for that?
Yep.
Thank you. Number two, request permission be granted to Dennis Baca, Crosby High School, and 2 chaperones to take 25 students to Princeton, New Jersey on May 22nd to visit Princeton University. Number 3, request permission be granted to LTC Jeffrey Adams, Crosby High School, and 5 chaperones to take 23 students to Devens, Mass. From June 19th through the 23rd to attend a JROTC summer camp. Number 4, request permission be granted to Luann Rosin Capalupo, Kennedy High School, and 9 chaperones to take 100 students to Agawam, Mass. On May 12th to visit Six Flags. Number 5, request permission be granted to Dino Patoni, Kennedy High School, and 8 chaperones to take 80 students to Agawam, Mass. On May 27th to visit Six Flags. Number 6, request permission be granted to Laura Borges, Kennedy High School, and 4 chaperones to take 50 students to New York on May 23rd to visit the American Museum of Natural History. Number 7, request permission be granted to Emily Griffin, Kennedy High School, and 4 chaperones to take 50 students to New York on June 7th to visit the Museum of Jewish Heritage. Number 8, request permission be granted to Jean Sasso, Kennedy High School, and 4 chaperones to take 49 students to Jackson, New Jersey on May 24th to visit Six Flags. A lot of end of the year field trips. Number 9, request permission be granted to Chrislyn Petty, Willoughby High School, and 3 chaperones to take 35 students to Newport, Rhode Island to visit the Breakers, 10 Mile Ocean Drive, and Bowen Wharf. Request permission be granted to Zulma Santana, Willoughby High School, and 3 chaperones to take 30 students to New York on May 19th to visit various sites. Request permission be granted to Marnie Valletta, Willoughby High School, and 9 chaperones to take 100 students to Agawam, Mass. To visit Six Flags on May 30th. Request permission be granted to Anthony Mango, Willoughby High School, and 4 chaperones to take 50 students to Hyde Park on June 2nd to visit the Culinary Institute of America and FDR Museum. Request permission be granted to Patricia Theriol, WAMS, and 9 chaperones to take 100 students to Agawam, Mass. To Six Flags on June 5th. Request permission be granted to Sarah Paradis, Waterbury Career Academy, and 19 chaperones to take 200 students to Agawam, Mass. To visit Six Flags on May 12th. Request permission be granted to Maribeth Doubleday, Waterbury Career Academy, and 5 chaperones to take 40 students to Boston to visit the Franklin Park Zoo and Quincy Marketplace. 16. Okay. Let's see. 15A. Request permission be granted to Vincent Balsamo, Crosby High School, and 3 chaperones to take 30 students to Stratford, Connecticut from May 5th through the 6th to visit the Sikorsky Innovation, Commerce, Engineering Design Program. And there's a consensus needed on this. Do I have a consensus?
Yes.
Thank you. 15B, request permission be granted to Major Michael Simon, Willoughby High School, and 8 chaperones to take 72 students to Pleasant Valley, Connecticut from June 1st through the 3rd for camping at American Legion Peoples State Forest. Request permission be granted to Anita Watkins, Willoughby High School, and 2 chaperones to take 20 students to New York from May 26th through the 28th to visit the Fashion Institute of Technology and the Metropolitan Museum. Sounds good. Are there any questions on those? Yes?
Just on field trip number 1 for Maloney, there's a note there that 4 PTO officers will be invited to chaperone. They are short on the list of names without those 4, so can we just make sure that they fill those spots
Okay,
before they go?
sure, we'll make sure. Thank you. Okay, number 16, Committee on School Facilities and Grounds, use of school facilities by school organizations and/or city departments. Number 17, use of school facilities by outside organizations and/or waiver requests. And number 18, superintendent's notification to the board. Okay, seeing no comments, could I have a motion, please?
Motion to convene into executive session for discussion concerning self-evaluation as referenced in Section 1-206A of the Freedom of Information Act.
Second.
Discussion, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Thank you. Okay, we are going to go into executive session. Thank you all for coming. We need to clear the room.